Hey guys, and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can automate your terminal or customize it to have autocomplete. You know, the same way you have autocomplete in your IDEs when you're writing your code, when you're programming your software, you have autocomplete and it's amazing. That's one of the other features that we love to use the IDEs. Imagine if we're still writing code in Notepad and we don't have any IDE. It's just like you're writing code in Word, right? So I want to show you how I customized my terminal to allow me to autocomplete. So for this to be possible, I used a tool called Fig. And I'm going to quickly show you how I use it in my browser. So you see, in my terminal, I have it configured already. So when I say CD and I hit a space, you see, it already gives me a drop down of all the products that I have, the directories, that I have that I can CD into. Let's try to say, okay, I want to create a Rails application, and I say Rails, it says, oh, the next parameter that you can pass is new because you want to create a new application. So I say new, and then it will pass other suggestions of the parameters that I can pass. So it says you can skip Gemfile, you can create a Rails API only application. So I say, okay, a Rails API only application, and I say space. You see, I have all these parameters that I can use. Okay, so let's say I don't want to do anything to do with Ruby on Rails. How about if I want to start an Ionic application? So I say Ionic space, says, oh, you can serve, you can pass capacitor maybe to build your Android or iOS integration to the SDK, or maybe you want to build, so you can say Ionic build space, and then it's saying you can specify what platform you want, or you can do the configurations. So you see, tools are supposed to make your life easy. Your workflow has to be automated. The things that you do frequently have to be automated. Let's say I'm going to remote access to my server. Well, when I just say SSH space, look, it has already brought some of the hosts that I frequently connect to. So of course, this is another tutorial as well. I can show you how I configure my SSH configuration file so that you can quickly SSH into any remote access without passing the username, the host, the identity file, but by just passing the host name. There are a lot of things that you can do with Fig. Any autocomplete that you can think of is available. Now, in this case, you see when I say, for example, CD space, it's giving me that, and I can do that I can do up and down to move, or you can configure your Fig environment to say, okay, I don't want to use the arrows up and down. I just want to do tab. So you can configure that as well. And then I'm quickly going to show you how you can get Fig on your machine. So Fig can be accessed from fig.io, this URL here. And you see when you open there, it says the next generation command line, which is true. This is fun. The source of truth for your team secrets, scripts, and SSH credentials. I mentioned about customizing your terminal, and this is the part that as an individual you can do. But if you're working with Fig as a team, you have all these options as well. Building a CLI to or accessing a remote infrastructure. Now, customizing your terminal, you have autocomplete. Look at this. This is the autocomplete that I was saying. We talked of Git. After this, I'm going to show you how good it is as well with the Git commit. And then you have AI. It's AI powered autocomplete for your terminal, and you can easily edit the dot file secrets. You can set your own shortcuts. It has multiple plugins. My favorite is the Oh My Z Shell. So this one, you can configure your terminal to have your Oh My Z Shell framework and configure it the way you want. Build a CLI too. You can check out more on this. You have those scripts, and you can have access to the remote infrastructure, the way you can develop it for your team. Lastly, just to show you my favorite is back to the terminal. When I say maybe I've made my changes to my application, and I say git commit, I specify commit space. It says, okay, maybe you probably want to add a message. So I say, yes, I want to commit everything. So it's -a and message. It already brings up the quotes. So in this case, you know how when you're an experienced developer, you start typing and then you just rely on tab and just go, and it's smooth and all fun. With Fig, when you just say get, you have all the options there, and you can already just scroll down to select one, and it's already giving you all the possible parameters that you can append to the next part. As a beginner or someone who's not very much fluent with commands or the terminal, this can be the easiest way that you can learn how to get familiar with commands, how to work around the terminal. And guys, I would love you guys to give this a try. It's very easy to set up from the browser. When you just download, it's already appended to your terminal and you can access it. In the browser, it already detected that I'm on Mac, so this is download for free from Mac. But if you have Linux or Windows, you can go on other download options. And just a disclaimer, guys, this video is not sponsored or affiliated in any way to Fig. I just love their work and the product is very good. But if anyone from Fig is watching this video, I'd love for you guys to sponsor and we can do more videos on the features together. Until next time, guys, stay safe and see you.